happiest holidays to you and yours, because I've got 10 trivia questions for you on Christmas songs. This is Trivia with Buds. Welcome to another episode of the Trivia with Buds podcast. I'm your host, Ryan Buds. Thanks for checking out the show, and thanks for always sending me corrections. If you listen to the show, you'll know that over the 1,500 episodes or so, there are plenty of errors on my part of pronunciations and correct answers and rounds and things, all kinds of stuff. So if you ever find something, feel free to hit me up, and sometimes I'll go back and fix it if I find the time, but most of the time, I will just address it on the show. Jerry Lovin wrote me and said, just listen to your Name the Year podcast. Says the San Francisco Giants have never won the Super Bowl because they play baseball. So I said Super Bowl, it was the year of 2012. And I said the year the San Francisco Giants won the Super Bowl. I, of course, meant the World Series. But as a person who doesn't watch either of them, you could see how I'd make that error. There you go. Thank you, Jerry. Jerry also says that the year 2000 is not considered a leap year, which I had asked for the bonus question on that episode. It said, how many leap years occurred between 2000 and 2020? And I think I put 6. And he says there's a special rule for years dividable by 100 where they don't count. So I guess there would be 5. And Jerry says, I enjoy the podcast, so thank you so much. That's what it's all about. I imagine if you're listening to a trivia podcast and you hear the answers to a question, you'd like them to be accurate. So like I said, most of the time that's the case. Sometimes they do slip by me. But if you find those, let me know. I always like hearing about them. And when you find them, I'll hit you up with some swag. So give me your mailing address when you find an error, and I will send you Sharknado headshot autographed, or some stickers or bookmarks, or maybe my brand new puzzle book, which you can get on my Etsy page, etsy.com/trivia with buds. Sorry, /shop/trivia with buds. Etsy has a weird extra shop thing in there. Today's episode is on Christmas songs, and if you love this show and want to contribute to it, just like Jerry did with that those errors, you can send me trivia questions. I mentioned this at the end of the last episode. I want to do a big 100-question listener-produced podcast episode for the last day of the year, 2021, New Year's Eve. So if you have a trivia question, send it to me with the answer. It could be on any topic at all. You can send me a couple of them. Send me up to 3 if you want, and I'll try and include as many as I can in the list of 100. Ideally, I would like to have 100 different listeners and 100 different questions. But if we don't hit that number, I'll definitely use some of your follow-up questions. So make sure you send me the question and the answer. Don't just find something on the internet. Try and make it something near and dear to your heart, because I want that episode to be like from the listeners. So if I was listening, I would maybe send you a fact on Macho Man Randy Savage, one of my favorite wrestlers of all time, or something like that. What product did he promote in the 90s? Slim Jims. There you go. There's a question. Maybe that'll be on there. But if you have questions, send them my way, and try and keep it to under 3. And there you have it. All right. Today's episode is starting right now. It's Christmas songs around and all your favorite holiday tunes. Here we go. It is Christmas song trivia. Question number 1. In what decade was Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You first released? Number 1. In what decade was Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You first released? Number 1. Number 2. In the song I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus, where were the two kissing? Number 2. According to the lyrics, where were they kissing? Number 3, what Canadian-Italian singer released his album Christmas in 2011? Number 3, what Canadian-Italian singer released his album Christmas in 2011? Number 4, what New Jersey native has a famous rendition of Santa Claus is Coming to Town? Number 4, what New Jersey native has a famous rendition of Santa Claus is Coming to Town? Number 4. Number 5, in the lyrics to Silver Bells, where is it Christmas time? Number 5, in the lyrics to Silver Bells, where is it Christmas time? Number 6, what song plays in Home Alone when Kevin pretends to have a fake party at his house? Number 6, what song plays in Home Alone when Kevin pretends to have a fake party at his house? Number 7, Carol of the Bells is a holiday song by what famous orchestra? Number 7, Carol of the Bells is a holiday song rendition by what famous orchestra? Number 7. Number 8, what girl group had a 1998 cover of a song called Christmas Rapping? Number 8, what girl group had a 1998 cover of a song called Christmas Rapping? And number 9, if you're in You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch, what does the singer say the Grinch is as cuddly as? Number 9, in You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch, what does the singer say the Grinch is as cuddly as? And number 10, what boy band had the song Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays? Number 10, what boy band had the song Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays? Bonus question here for 2 points. What song features the lyrics, I'm reelin' like a merry-go-round? I'm reelin' like a merry-go-round. What song is that? Those are all your questions for Christmas songs. Some new ones this year. I usually try and do a round on Christmas songs every year, so hopefully you had fun with those. We'll be back with the answers right after this. We are back with the answers to Christmas song trivia. Let's see how you did on these 11 questions for the holiday. Number 1, in what decade was Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You first released? 1990s. I think it was 1994 to be exact. Number 1 was the 90s. Number 2, in the song I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus, where were the two kissing? Underneath the mistletoe last night. Underneath the mistletoe, number 2. Number 3, what Canadian-Italian singer had a song called Christmas, an album called Christmas in 2011? Not very creative with that title, Bublé. The answer is Michael Bublé. And number 4, what New Jersey native has a rendition of Santa Claus is Coming to Town? It's very rocky. It's Bruce Springsteen, the boss. Number 5, in the lyrics to Silver Bells, where is it Christmas time? It's Christmas time in the city. Ring-a-ling. Hear them sing. Number 6, what song plays in Home Alone when Kevin pretends to have a fake party at his house? Rocking around the Christmas tree. He's got Michael Jordan stand up on the strings and mannequins and all kinds of stuff. Number 7, Carol of the Bells is a famous holiday song by what famous orchestra? Trans-Siberian Orchestra. You've probably heard of them. Trans-Siberian Orchestra. Number 8, man, I got a marble mouth on this one. What girl group had a 1998 cover of a song called Christmas Rapping? Spice Girls. Sounds like something they do. I bet there's some rapping in it. Number 9, in You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch, what does the singer say the Grinch is as cuddly as? A cactus. A cactus. And number 10, what boy band had the song Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays? NSYNC. NSYNC. And if you put that song on at the exact same time as Christmas Rapping by Spice Girls, your house will explode. That is a fun Dark Side of the Moon style thing that you should try. And for 2 points, what song features the lyrics, I'm reelin' like a merry-go-round? Chuck Berry, Run, Run, Rudolph. Run, Run, Rudolph is that song. That's a fun one. They play in some 80s comedy Christmas capers. And there you have it, an episode on Christmas songs. Send me your questions, ryanbuds@gmail.com, or social media at ryanbuds on everything. Make sure you send me the answer with your question so I can include it in the big New Year's Eve 100 question spectacular. It'll be a bonus, amazing episode you can listen to for, we'll make that one as close to an hour as we can. It'll be like a star-studded affair. So I got to get some stars to record some questions for that one. But we'll see what happens. Your fact of the day is brown bottles are better for beer. Brown bottles are better for beer. Why? No idea. I just copied and pasted that off the internet. Brown bottles better for beer. One final flub in about a dozen on this episode. Thanks for listening. Thanks for telling a friend, and we'll see you next time for more Trivia with Buds. Cheers and happy holidays.